Okay, so the next part, or the next pattern, is whatever the small side is, the medium side is just this number times radical 3. So this is 4, this is going to be 4 times radical 3. Small side is 6, medium side is 6 times the square root of 3. Small side is 1, the medium side is 1 times the square root of 3. And if you draw the triangle correctly, and I'm going to have you draw one, it should be obvious to your eyeballs which side is small, which side is medium, which side is the longest side. Yeah? Please don't draw 30, 60, 90s that look like equilateral triangles. Should look like half of an equilateral triangle. Yeah? It may, if you have to, draw the equilateral triangle and then erase half of it if you have to. Yeah? Or you could get a protractor, but that's doing a little bit too much work. Yeah? Okay, so now let's do a couple examples. Again, you do not have to show any work. I don't want you to show work, except maybe once. You can show work once. Voila. There are a few types of problems. Type 1. It's when we tell you the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is the given. Remember that word from geometry? I'm sure you hate that word because you think there's proofs involved. No, it's not a proof. So, we'll do a couple examples. So if we tell you the hypotenuse is 10, yeah? I'm going to call this X, I'm going to call this Y. Which side is the small side? It should be obvious. Yeah? Small side is half as big, and that you can kind of tell that with your eyeballs too. So we just need you to say, X is 5. And then the medium side is 5 times the special number, which is 3. So, small, medium, large. Yeah? Probably should have said that. I either have to tell you this is 30 or I have to tell you this is 60. You're not supposed to assume just by how it looks. Yeah? One more. Let me do one more. What if I tell you the hypotenuse? Well, first let me tell you that 60. So now you know it's 30, 60, 90. This is 14. The small side is half as big. So small side is half as big. 7. Do you hear my stomach rumble? And the medium side is 7, the small side, times square root of 3. Some of the problems, the triangle will be distorted, so be careful. So it might look like this. But it's easy to locate the hypotenuse. It's always across from the right angle. And this is 30. That one's 60. This is big. Yeah. So I'm going to use different letters this time, just to throw you off. Which side is the small side? That's the side that you should always do first when you're doing this type of problem. Yeah. And N is the small side, N is half as big. And then the medium side, I used M for medium, is the small side times the square root of 3. Yeah. So that's type 1. Type 2. Small side is given, small leg, given. Voila. So I'm going to draw, we'll do a couple of these. Why? I want you to be extra prepared. Yeah. Again, your eyeball should tell you which side is the small side. what if I tell you this is 4? And then I'm going to call this A, I'm going to call this B. That's a B. Da-da-da. So I always, when I'm doing these type of problems, I immediately find the hypotenuse, and I know that the relationship between these two is this one's double that one, or this one is half of that one, however you want to look at it, right? So if this is 4, this is twice as big as 4, which is 8. And then this, the medium side, is always the small side times square root of 3. Small side is 4. Okay, yeah. So the most common mistake I see students make is because they just got doing a whole bunch of problems like that, they put an 8 here. But logically it doesn't make sense to call this 8 and then this 8 times the square root of 3, because 8 times the square root of 3 is bigger than 8 times the square root of 3 is obviously bigger than 8, and you can't, it's just illogical. It's illogical to say, that's 8, that's 13.8. That makes no sense. So, but 4 times the square root of 3 should make sense to your eyeballs once you see it, 6.9. So, does it make sense to call this 8 and this about 7? Yeah, my eyeballs say that does make sense. Geometry is supposed to make sense. Yeah, yeah. Da-da-da. Shoot, that is the worst triangle I've ever drawn in my life. Just kidding. So, small side. This one. Let's say it is, I'm going to make up a ridiculous number here, okay? Let's say it's 16. These are not proportional triangles, obviously. Which side is the hypotenuse? I'm going to call that C. D. Which side is the hypotenuse? C or D? Which side is across from the right angle? C. And the hypotenuse is double the small leg. Double 16, 32. And then D, the medium side, is the small side times radical 3. The small side times the square root of 3. There you go. Type 3. Are we at the 10-minute mark? Yep. Not yet. We are only at the 8-minute mark. I try to keep these down to 10 minutes because I know I talk too much. Type 3 is when we tell you the medium side. So, medium side. I'm going to say it is 7 times the square root of 3. I don't have the slightest clue what that is, by the way. The pattern. If you ignore the radical 3 part, then that is exactly how big the small side is. And then the hypotenuse is double the small side. Double the small side. Voila! One more? Do another one? Yeah, yeah. Okay, do another one. One more. This one's for you, Mario, because I know you don't pay attention. Medium side. Let's call this, I'm going to make up a bizarre number. 22 radical 3. Small side. Here it is just that number right there. And then the hypotenuse is double the small side. Voila. Done. I'm done teaching. You go do some work. Yeah. Again, you don't have to show any work. None. You just tell me the answers. I'd be happy. On the last problem, though, I'm going to make you draw a 30, 60, 90. Yeah.